Hi guys, it's Terry from Terry's Tweak Teaks. I'm working on a piece for a customer. It's a custom cabinet. So right now I'm trying to finish up the sides and I'm using some of the waxes by Art Alchemy. If I'm pronouncing it right, I have no idea. Um, One of them is called Opal Magic. And this is in the turquoise satin. And where's the other one? This one's a very pretty color. You'll see it on the piece over there, the purple. Violet. Let me see if I can get it up there to show you how beautiful. It's gorgeous. That is a banging color right there. It's gorgeous. And that one is called, let's see, Amethyst Magic. The waxes are really good to work with for highlighting things you want to do. So I'm just working with it and filling in where I think I need to fill it in. I kind of can tell that this color in here is going to blend with that. That's a previous light purple that I put on here in the stripes. This is like the faded style stripes that I fell in love with, that Cece does from Cece Restyled. She's an artist I follow too that I really like a lot. I have several that I really like. They're kind of like ghost stripes. They disappear, meaning the endings don't follow through. They kind of look like they're cut off. So right now I thought, well, let me give the bottom section of this piece some more design and see if I'm gonna like it. So over here I have all of the amethyst, which I actually really love, but I'm not thinking that that's going to stand out too much against the lighter shade of purple. So I'm going to go over these a little bit, just in case, to help pop them, because I'm afraid they're going to blend in with the stripes. The waxes go on really nice. They're really smooth and silky. I like how they lay. It's pretty easy to put on. Actually, see, you can even still spread it. It takes time to dry. So it's not going to dry like right away. You want to put it on and give it time to sit for a while to dry. So I would need more gold there. All right, let me finish them off first. I'm bouncing all over here. All right, I think I'm gonna put gold in here, gold in there. Just smear it around. Gold over here. You can blend them too. Okay, that one I think I want to blend a little bit of the, I'm not sure. Let me see. This one is the real pretty one too. Let me see if you can see it. Trying to hold it at this camera right and get it in the light. You kind of feel awkward trying to get it in position. But it's like a very light lavender sparkle. It's beautiful. Let me see if I can get it. It's like iridescent. Like this a bit. So, kind of thinking, do I want to, let me just blend a little here and see what happens. with the gold. See what it does to it. Kind of lightens it up. Let me just do a peek, see how it's looking. Oh, that's pretty. Pretty nice. It's a nice color, that's for sure. It's the one thing I love about the wax is the colors are so beautiful. Now this is also, geez, where is it at? I have it. I'll show you. This is one of my favorite stencils to use. You can actually reuse it, and this one is by Redesign Stick and Style. And all you got to do is take this piece here. Let me see if I can get in front of here and show you all. Well, first I have to figure out how to get it undone, because once it wraps back up, you got to find the end again. It's like a roll of tape, basically. Like right here, I think it is, yeah. And that's all you have to do. Peel it down. Voila. Easy peasy. Stick it anywhere you want. Like that. Pull it back off. So this piece, technically, I can save this. Roll it up. Just stick it on. You don't have to worry about stencil spray and bleed through. They're pretty surefire that you're not going to get that with this. I'd actually like to see more designs out. I really like working with this type of stencil. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to I'm going to start, yeah, I'm going to do gold. This is an old one. I've had this wax forever. This one is by C.C. Caldwell. I've had this thing, well, several of them. I ordered them, oh my God, probably a couple years ago. And it's lasted. The gold's a little bit too tacky for me, a little too bright. Like usually in here I'll use the rub and buff. It's more like the antique gold look, which I can do on here too, if I want. The customer wanted the piece done with possibly some type of musical notes. It's going to sit beside a piano her husband plays, and it was a hot mess when I got it. Very old piece, but the previous owner, and I'm sure it wasn't the lady I got it from, had caked it up with white paint. And I'm not sure if I posted the video yet of it. I will. And it was so bad that even with the sander, it wasn't wanting to come off. It would have taken forever. It actually got to a point I could just scrape it off with a paint scraper. And that's pretty much what I did to most of this piece. Just scraped it. And it lifted up with no problem. It was crazy. You know what? I think I'm going to go over these. I don't like all that purple, but I think I'm going to go over these a little more. Give them a little bit more. Try to let some of the purple highlight out. Let's see. I don't know if I want to break it up in the center or not. So, decisions. Okay. Because see, I can see the purple running in here, lavender, purple, and that's why I'm concerned with it all running together and you not being able to see the design. So that's why I'm trying to highlight with more of the gold so it doesn't blend in and disappear. So I'll just work with what I got here and go from there and see what I like. Haven't had much time to focus on pieces with Christmas, work, and just a lot going on, custom projects from Etsy. It keeps me really busy. A table set I'm trying to complete for a dear sweet woman that's waiting forever for it. It's been a process, that's for sure. So I think I'll do this one here in the gold. Yeah, there's a lot going on at once. It can get overwhelming, but I enjoy doing it. I just don't have the time like I used to. Try to get this lighting right. Let me see. I know I can change it. See if it makes it any brighter. Trying to get you to get it so you could see the purple. Not that. All right, Lake. Come on. Work with me. All right, let me see. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put some more purple now in the center of the amethyst. I mean, you can technically blend different colors like in with these, and I may try to do a little bit of that around the edges. But my goal is just not to blend into the stripes and it disappears, that you won't even be able to see the stencil. And that's what I'm trying to be careful of, because I'm not trying to, I really don't want to put a lot of colors. The piece basically is in a couple tones of different greens, greenish blue, green, and I don't want to add too many different colors to it. All right, I think I want to go deeper here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to try to do is highlight some of this. Give it a little bit of an antique tone. Yeah, there we go. I have a feeling that may blend into the line right here, so I have to be careful. But I do like how it's giving it kind of a antique-y blended look, which is what I got going on all over the piece. So I kind of like how the gold and the amethyst are blending together. So let me try to really fade it down. And if it blends too much, I'll have to go back and add some more to it, or grab some other colors and bring them in, which I'm really not trying to, like I said, bring too many colors into the piece. Okay. Okay, now, let me scoot this over a bit. This is one of the pieces I'm still got to finish right here. So, let's see. Purple, I have gold. So, I think I just love this amethyst. I could just like put this all over everything. It's such a beautiful purple. It's just gorgeous. okay. Just trying to give it a little bit more amethyst to go on the outsides of it. There we go. Get a little bit of the purple in there. Just on the tips. Now, let me try to do that over here. Kind of gives it, like, when it blends, the antique look, which is what I'm honestly after, because that's what this whole piece is based on. And she wanted musical notes, so I added a redesign by Prima transfer to it that has the musical notes on it. I think it's called something butterflies, but I have the case up there. I'd have to look to be sure. But I think I did that on another video too, talking about it. Okay, I think I want to go back in. Let me wipe off some of this purple from my finger. I think I want to go back in and add, let me see, God, I hope you guys can even see me doing it. Right here, I think I want to add a little more gold back into it. That's a good thing. You can just keep going back over the stuff until you're content with what you got going on. It's your style, it's what you like. No rules. Or what you think the customer likes. Okay, I'm going to try to pull it back so I can see what it's going to look like when I take it off. I should have the camera probably sideways doing this. Okay, let me scoot up now. That's my little butterfly stamps up here. I just put some ink on and stamped it on because I have butterflies in the front. Voila. Pretty cool. I like it. Pretty cool. Now the only thing that's going to drive me nuts is this. It's got to be something to bring it all the way down and blend it in. So what I'll probably do is antique it in with some of the amethyst. Wait a minute, geez, it's hard to get in front of this camera with the amethyst. And blend it so it doesn't look so lost there by itself. Actually, now see, I actually like that. I like how it's grabbing and running into it. It's pretty. Oh my God, that stuff is so pretty. I'm gonna put a little more gold over there. Now what I'll do is I'm gonna grab a brush, a little baby brush, to get down in the crack. Hang on, guys, just trying to find a tiny one that I know is gonna do what I want it to. This will work. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm sure you do. Right here where the space has, like, it's an empty space here. So in other words, I want it to blend together so it doesn't look oddball standing out alone. So, whoopsie, I'll antique it with some more of this to blend so it blends in with the stencil. But I want to get down into the crack so it doesn't look like it's floating. Oops, I don't feel anything on the brush at this point. There we go. Very pretty. There's nothing like color. I mean, especially so vibrant. Once you start working with it, you're kind of addicted to it. I used to do a lot of French pieces. Everybody knows that. It's what, when I first started out, that's all I ever did. They were like my fave. They still are, honestly. But I have to admit, working with this stuff and creating different styles like this is fun. Because you never know what you're going to get. All right, I'm just going to run it all the way across so it actually looks like a wall of shadowing on it. I hope you guys can see it. I don't know if you can. See, that way it doesn't look so perfect, which is what you don't want. You don't want to look like if you're in grade school and you just took a stencil and just kind of stuck it on there. You want to kind of make it all blend like it's there for a reason, or it's been there for a long time and it kind of flows into the piece. Just that little bit gives it a little more age tone, like blended in. So, oh, yep, see, that's why I was worried. You got to watch. When you do the dip on the first time, you get a lot of it on your brush. So I'm just going to take it and wipe some off on my hand. And then I'll go like this if I'm a little bit afraid and I want to spread it out. I really like it a lot. So now I actually want to go up in here too to highlight it more. No, let me see. It's hard for me to see what you see and how much you can see. That's why I got this ring light out, trying to make it so y'all can see a lot of the coloring better. Let's try to move the ring lighting to see what happens. Yep, there you go. You can definitely see it. It's actually a little bit more in person. Let's see. Oh, I think you could, oh yeah, you can definitely see it more now. Definitely. Okay. And it's going to shine a little bit more because of the lighting. You're going to see the iridescent part of it bouncing off the light. But no matter what, it's beautiful. So I'm going to try to finish up in here. And this is more of the amethyst I'm using. With just a, oh geez, where is it at? With just a brush, a little brush. And dip in. And honestly, I would wipe off on my hand a bit because stuff comes off like pretty heavy. It's no joke. So. Really pushing it in there because I don't want to see the undertone color. I want that to kind of be hidden and the amethyst to take over. So it blends it. It's beautiful. When they're all blended together in the colors, it's really pretty. I've got everything on here. The gold, the amethyst, geez, the copper, which I haven't used right now on this piece. I do have it though, which is another good one that I like to use, but I don't think I have it yet. Oh, here it is. This is another one I use. This is the copper. It's copper tone. I've got that a lot on a lot of areas on here. You wouldn't know it, but I do. And this one's also by CC. It's a metallic wax. It doesn't really say what it is, what color. I don't know. But it's a copper, that's what I do now. So a lot of times I just take it and blend it with my finger where I think it should go. As you all cannot see. That way you kind of get a couple colors going there. There we go. Let me see. Now that's copper I'm putting over it to try and get it to blend in with the amethyst. So we got a few colors popping in there and going on. There we go. Let me blend that. Let me see. That one was hard. Oh, you guys couldn't even see that. All right, that's the copper I just rubbed in. Now I'm going to blend that with the maroon or the amethyst. It's a shame. It's so hard to see what things look like in video. So I'm going to try to get up close. See if you can see any of the copper at all. And then trying to get up there, let me see. There's the little butterflies that I stamped on. But that's where I was getting the amethyst underneath of it. And then all up in here. Okay, let's see. Now I'll have this side pretty much close to done, and then I'll work on the other side. Now I'm going to put a little copper in this side to blend in, which you probably can't see. I'm waiting on somebody to come out. Oops, sorry. Usually when I'm filming, somebody comes out. Oh no, the doorbell's ringing. At this time of night, I have no idea why or who. All right, guys. Well, you get the gist of it, and I'll show you the rest in another video. Thank you. Good night.